All right, so conjugates. We are going to use these when we need to start dividing with radicals. But before we get into that, we have to understand what they are and how powerful and helpful they are. Conjugates are when you have the same two terms, like root 7 and root 3, and one of them is adding and one of them is subtracting. All right, so I have root 7 plus root 3 and root 7 minus root 3. All right, they are called conjugates. They're like, think of them as like opposite pairs. All right, not both terms are opposite, just one of the terms are opposite. Um, and the interesting thing about conjugates are when you multiply them, you always get a difference of squares. All right, so I'm going to show you what happens when I multiply these. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do root 7 plus root 3 times root 7 minus root 3. And I'm going to show you using an area model about what will happen here. Okay. So if I make my area model, I have root, I don't know why I did root 3 first, root 7, and then I'll do minus, oh man, this is terrible, minus root 3, and then root 7. All right, I'm not sure why I flipped them. I apologize. So first, root 3 times minus root 3. Now the negative's on the outside. That will be negative root 9, which is just negative 3. This would be negative root 7 times root 3 is root 21, negative root 21. This would be root 21, and root 7 gives me root 49, or just 7. All right, so if I write all of these out, I have negative 3 minus root 21 plus root 21 plus 7. These two end up canceling out. They're opposites. Difference of two squares. All right, difference of squares. So I'm left with a 7, root 7, minus 3. Positive, negative, same number. All right, this is the difference of squares. Now I know that equals 4. Yes, that does equal 4. All right, and that will come helpful in when we are dividing, but that is how conjugates work. Every time there's going to be a shortcut. We don't have to make this area model every time. All right, if I see root 7 plus root 3, root 7 minus root 3, the conjugate, when I multiply them together, I'm just going to end up getting 7 minus 3. Okay, real quick, another quick example. All right, if I do root, I don't know, let's do 11 plus root 5, the conjugate would be root 11 minus root 5. If I were to multiply these two together, save all the work, I'm going to tell you this is the same thing as getting 11 minus 5. That's when I multiply those two together. I will get 11 minus 5, which equals 6.